Let's get straight to the point. Seduction isn't a secret. There is no formula. It is not a science. Sadly, the vast majority of people overcomplicate this arena of life to a ridiculous degree. And yes, dear viewer, even I overcomplicate it. But with that said, I think I've got enough skin in the game to write about this topic. Back in my senior year of high school, I had a friend who was unanimously voted the greatest flirt, and that reputation has stuck with him ever since, and even now. There's no woman who is safe from his charm. Hide your daughters, hide your wives, because Godfrey isn't playing around. All jokes aside, flirting is actually very simple. It's not something that happens consciously, it just happens. Just as you know when you like someone, you also know when someone likes you. Believe me, you can tell by the way she looks at you. You can tell by the way she speaks to you. And most of all, her body is constantly communicating with you on an unconscious basis. My last relationship was a perfect example of this. As soon as we saw each other, we were both smitten. Granted, nothing happened for a while, as we were both incredibly shy. But as soon as he did take some initiative and ask me out, sparks began to fly. It didn't take long for us to become deeply attracted to each other, and all flirting was effortless. Although the relationship didn't last very long, it felt like an endless flow state. I never had to think about what to say or how to behave. It was all completely natural, as good flirting should be. This is the secret to flirting. Stop overthinking it. When you have chemistry with someone, it's obvious when they're flirting with you. Even if you're completely clueless about the opposite sex, you still know when someone is into you, because you can't help it. Attraction isn't a choice for you or for her. Your body starts moving in different ways. She starts to play with her hair, she stares deeply into your eyes, and her pupils dilate harder than a hippie on LSD. She touches you, she laughs at all the ridiculous things you say, even if they're not funny. It's really simple stuff. If you're not sure if a girl is flirting with you, she probably isn't. I know, it sucks, but it's the truth. A lot of guys get hung up on girls who have zero interest in them, in the hopes that one day she'll develop feelings for them. This is a waste of time. You'd be better off finding someone who's incredibly into you already. And believe me, these people are out there. You just have to find them. When you do, stop overthinking the art of flirting. You're not going to feel nervous when words are coming out of your mouth. And if she genuinely likes you, she's going to reciprocate everything you throw at her. Because remember, attraction isn't a choice. And no, you can't flirt over text. Flirting is not suitable for digital mediums. It is an activity which must occur in person. A lot of people who search for flirting tips via text are cowards. You shouldn't worry about how to flirt over WhatsApp messages. Learn how to flirt in person. That's where the magic happens, not over your phone. A lot of guys seem to think that there's a magical thing you can say that will make any girl fall madly in love with them. The perfect pickup line. The perfect text sequence that gets her ready to rip all her clothes off. It's ridiculous. Because if you know anything about flirting, it's this. How you say it is more important than what you actually say. Take my last relationship as an example. I could have said the most ridiculous nonsense in an incredibly flirty way and it would work. Why? Because the content that comes out of your mouth doesn't matter. What matters is your physical communication and the way you say things. Someone else could have told her the exact same things, and she would have looked at them like utter creeps. To end this video, I'm not going to give you any of the basic tips which everyone parrots. You know what I'm talking about. Look in her eyes, stare at her lips, smile like a psychopath. Really? This kind of rubbish advice is going to give people flirting superpowers? Stupid. Eye contact should be obvious. If you can't look someone in the eye, you've got bigger problems than becoming a master flirt. And if you can't even smile, you better become happy with yourself before trying to make someone else happy. All of this dumb advice is just for SEO and eyeballs. It won't actually help you. What will help you is the realization that flirting is mostly unconscious. If two people are into each other, flirting is extremely easy. If you're into her but she can't stand you, your attempts to flirt will come across as weird. The exact same applies in reverse. How many times have you been weirded out by a girl you're unattracted to trying to flirt with you? Girls who don't fancy you feel exactly the same way. Instead of forcing the issue with them, leave them alone and find someone who thinks you're drop-dead gorgeous. These people make flirting very fun. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you on your quest to become a master flirt. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment your thoughts below. Watch the recommended video on the screen. See you next time.